Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Wow, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday to you. Gosh, I don't know. I think this might be my first video today. A bunch of running around today with my daughter and Miss Crypto Siege. So I do think we have an appointment today as well. So I think this is my first video, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even really know, but I think that it is. I think it is the first one. So guys, wow. So what did we say on this channel about Mr. Brian Brooks? Did we not say this guy's a pit bull? Once he gets a hold of a notion, of an idea, of a plan, he doesn't let go. He doesn't let go. So this is some really, really exciting news. Use your phone. I thought I saw it in the bedroom. So this is some really, really exciting news. I mean, whoa. So we're going to go over this. Shout out to Mark Phillips. Had a chance to chat with him the other day about some things. But gosh, this guy's always adding value to the community every single day. Really, really excited for all the different things that he's doing. Early adopted in this space. So he is winning, right? We're all winning, being early in this space. I got to tell you, but this is some really, really exciting news. Unbelievable. So guys, listen, I'm going to go through this article and maybe a couple other things on Twitter as well. Yeah, working on my my YouTube thumbnail game, trying to get that down. So if you see some that come out, they're like, what in the world? Why did you do that? Yeah, that's me experimenting and testing and trying to get that down. So if you guys got some suggestions, definitely would appreciate that if you leave those in the comments on, up in my YouTube thumbnail game. All right, guys. So listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So shout out to Mark Phillips. Per a July 22nd announcement, the comptroller of the currency is granting permission to federally chartered banks to custody cryptocurrency. Are you kidding me? To custody cryptocurrency. Drivers, start your engines. Yeah, I know. For some reason, this Zoom thing is stuck here. I got to figure out if I can hide this maybe. Yeah, I think this might work. Hide it. There we go. Yeah, so this is crazy, exciting news from Brian Brooks. I mean, absolutely crazy, exciting news. So we're going to cover this. Let's go over to Coin Telegraph, guys. I'm telling you, we talked about it on the channel time and time again. It's not just the move. It wasn't just the move to move Mr. Brian Brooks from Coinbase, where he was legal counsel, over to the OCC. It was the executive order that allowed him allowed him to flex his muscles, if you will, and move forward. In my humble opinion, the executive order on regulatory relief that the president signed and put into action in June. Okay, I believe that is going to be the deal. So here it is here. U.S. banking regulator greenlights crypto custody at federally chartered banks. The Office of the United States Treasury that handles banks has issued a determination on long debated subject of custodying crypto assets. And so the OCC is kind of underneath the Treasury, if you will, even though they're an independent regulatory agency. Per a July 22nd announcement shared with Cointelegraph, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency is granting permission to federally chartered banks to custody cryptocurrency. Holy cow. What? Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors. Are you kidding me? This is the move. This is the move. Granting them permission to custody. I mean, you guys should be jumping up and down, screaming from the rooftops, especially as an XRP hodler. Holy wow. So the future of banking with crypto on board. This issue has seen much skepticism given that crypto wallets do not resemble the customary requirements of other source of assets. Nonetheless, its interpretive letter on the subject, the OCC wrote, the OCC recognizes that as the financial markets become increasingly technological, there will likely be increasing need for banks and other service providers, keep that in mind, to leverage new technology and innovative ways to provide traditional services on behalf of customers. In the words of the announcement, the new opinion applies to national banks and federal savings associations of all sizes. Acting comptroller of the currency, Brian Brooks, similarly saw the development as part of modernizing banking in the US of A. Saying, from safe deposit boxes to virtual vaults, we must ensure banks can meet the financial services needs of their customers today. Well, how about that? And we get it. Look, we're early, right? We've been through the 20 and 30, 40 character BTC and XRP addresses. We've been through it. We've been through having to deal with the Ledger Nanos, right? and the LE Pals and the Trezors, right? I got a bunch of them. We've been through those. But the masses, in order to bring the masses into this space, they are not going to they don't want to worry about that kind of stuff. They just don't. You and I, 5 years from now, maybe even just 2 or 3 years from now, we're going to be laughing about how we had to, copy and paste and individually type in ethereum addresses and XRP addresses, remembering those days of 2FA. This is a massive move forward for the digital asset space. A massive move forward. And sure, what's the word? Will it make look, custody wallets, digital custody wallets may have to move in another direction or expand their services, because what this is going to do is giving the banks, is giving the masses more options. And initially, the masses are going to move in the direction of where they feel safe, right? And until the other options out there make them feel safe, they're gonna go to the banks. But in the bigger picture for us, is XRP hodlers, right? In cross-border payments, and trust me when I tell you, this initial move is not about you and I. It's not about the average Joe and the average Jane. This initial move of implementation is about the 20-something to 30-something trillion dollars in the cross-border payment space. That's what this is about. There's a bigger picture to it, right? There's a bigger picture to this thing, I promise you. It's not about you and I. You and I, we have to look out for one another. We have to look out for each other, if you will. This is about, these whether it be the Federal Reserve, whether it be a central bank, whether it be a massive bank like Bank of America. Please keep your eyes on that. Keep your XRP radar antennas up about Bank of America. Giving them that permission, right? Giving them that permission will allow them to embrace the very well-known fintech companies that offer and operate in the DLT space, that have a digital asset attached to their fintech, and it will allow them freely to deal with and operate and handle, if you will. But they're going out to cross-border. Trust me when I tell you that. The average Joe and Jane being able to do something with their digital assets is not the initial impetus, in my humble opinion, for this moving forward. But for us as XRP hodlers, this is absolutely outstanding news. Absolutely outstanding news, in my humble opinion. So we shall soon see. I'm certain there are going to be tons of videos about this. I'm certain of that. So I like this. Acting comptroller of the currency, Brian Brooks, similarly saw the development as part of modernizing banking in the U.S., saying, from safe deposit boxes to virtual vaults, we must ensure banks can meet the financial services needs of their customers today. The OCC letter further specifies that bank custody of crypto assets is dependent upon their access to the keys to the crypto wallets rather than any sort of physical requirement. A confirmation of Andreas Antonopoulos' famous line of "not your keys, not your coins," the OCC specifies. Not for you and I, not this initial integration, not this initial move. It's not about the average Joe and Jane. The national, here it is. This is a quote, that national banks may escrow encryption keys used in connection with digital certificates because a key escrow service is a functional equivalent to physical safekeeping. OCC's heightened crypto engagement under Brooks. Coming from Coinbase's legal team, Brian Brooks' tenure as acting comptroller has seen accelerated onboarding of crypto capabilities in the U.S. financial system. Speaking with Cointelegraph in early June, Brooks hinted at his interest in expanding the right to custody crypto. This follows an international trend of banks looking to incorporate the crypto asset class. And again, I'll say this again, this is not about you and I. It's not about the average Joe and the average Jane. It's not about the bank teller. It's not about the UPS truck driver. It's not about the dude or the gal doing your lawn. It's not about the waitress or the waiter. This is about that bigger picture. It's about that bigger picture. For you and I to leverage this, right? You know, one of the ways that we can leverage this is be early in this space so we can be ahead of the game. We 1000% understand, not your keys, not your crypto, right? Right? But to bring the masses in, this is a good thing. Because we want the masses coming in and getting a little BTC, getting a little more ETH and getting even more XRP. This is what we want. But there's a bigger picture. And I believe this is going to allow, again, banks like Bank of America to move forward with fintech companies and their technology that have a digital asset attached to it. This is really, 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 really exciting news. I got to tell you, I'm really, really excited about that. So again, shout out to Mark Phillips, the dude, by the way, who put the first article out about XRP designed to be 10,000. It was such a great read. If you haven't read that, XRP designed to be a 10,000 per XRP. You want to read that on Medium, and go check out Mark Phillips there. There he is right there. Thank you, my friend, for sharing. Huge news, absolutely huge news. I wish I could have got this out a little earlier, but I have been on the move. So listen, guys, shout out to Status, and I think it's status.hr if you want to go check out his website, because he does just great, absolutely outstanding graphics for XRP and Ripple. Status, STEDAS.HR. You want to check him out. So he put on Twitter today, I guess I should say he tweeted on Twitter today, Ripple's network will grow significantly, quoting Garrett Wilson, managing director of Accenture in 2019. He made this statement. Accenture. We're all paying attention to Accenture, right? So Ripple's network for cross-border transactions will continue to grow significantly, attracting more banks and corporates, leading to rising transaction volumes. What do you think the people at Ripple are doing right now? Haven't heard the word about Brian Brooks doing what he said he would do and following through on it. Pitbull. Oh, I gotta tell you, I'm really, really, really excited about that. Another great website to go to, guys, is XRPrightnow.com for the latest and greatest news on XRP and Ripple. It's XRPrightnow.com. You definitely want to check that out. If you're new to the space, especially, you want to go to XRParcade.com. XRParcade.com from Leonidas and the guys over there. If there's more than one. Who just, boy, that site is great. So XRPrightnow.com for all you guys that are new in the space, and XRParcade.com. Go check those guys out. They do really, really great work and always are adding value to the community. So BitDo extends white label solutions to Indian cryptocurrency industry. And of course, they're allowing this for XRP as well. But what I wanted to share with you is just a couple of quotes here because I think it's pretty significant. Let's see. India's rapidly growing cryptocurrency market bears fair results for the global industry of digital assets. The local industry has shown immense growth potential, and we are happy to be of aid to the businesses and entrepreneurs who want to invest in the crypto future of the country. This is from Raj Chaudhary, Managing Director of Pitbito. Paybito. Why am I saying Pit? It's Paybito. All right, here's another statement that I think is pretty interesting. India has 1 billion people, and the vice president of product at Ripple, Ashish Birla, stated back in 2018. Check this out, guys. He stated that, and so now I think that our pipeline, we have 50% of the market in India, 2018, either integrated onto Ripple or in the deal, in the sort of pipeline to be signed to India. And guess what? We're going to take that back to Wells Fargo, and we're going to say it's not a better way to send into India than Ripple. Pretty powerful stuff, guys. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.